This is week 3 of the Swing It programme. Over the last 2 weeks with Andrea, we've looked at our ground strokes, so our forehands and our backhands. And this week we're going to just recap and make sure we're where we want to be on those, and then start thinking about some volleys as well. So the mainstay of tennis in this country is playing doubles, so to be able to spend some time in the net hitting volleys is a real importance. So that's what we're going to start looking at today as well. Just finished week 3 with Andrea, so we spent a little bit of time on our forehands and backhands just refreshing our knowledge on what we've done for the last 2 weeks, and then the rest of the session we spent at the net looking at our volleying and going through things like speed, because you're so much nearer, you've got to go quick with what you're doing, and we looked at making sure we're doing nice and strong forehand ones and using our one hand where we can on the backhand side.
Yes,
okay.
Backhands are really hard,
All right.
but I will get there, you'll see.
Definitely.
Awesome. What a serve, right. Week 3 done, Sybil.
Yes.
Working on the serve today. Why don't you just take me through what you learned?
Well, working, the good thing was, without the racket, actually working on trying to toss the ball up. That was a hard task, trying to get it straight and the height.
So with Sybil's badminton background, the serve is actually one area in which I talked about in the lesson. You have pretty good technique to start things off. So it's more about getting that ball toss in the right place and making sure we have a good rhythm and flow through the serve.
Yeah.
But that was really good. We made it all the way to the back of the court. We've progressed massively each week, hitting the ball really nicely. I thought at the start of the lesson today there was a little bit of a regression back to some old habits.
Yes, for sure.
Maybe using our wrist a little bit much in the forehand certainly.
Yeah.
And then also maybe a little bit of the movement we didn't quite get into it.
Yeah.
So we went back and had another look at that, smoothed it back out, got it back out a little bit.
It was like it was trying too hard as well, and then a little bit of frustration because I know how good it felt at the end of last week. So it was like you say, what are you doing here? I'm probably trying that bit too hard rather than going for that smooth, just contact and put the ball over.
Absolutely. But ending on a positive, we did make it all the way back to the backcourt today. So actually, end of week 3, we've managed serving from the baseline and some rallying from the baseline. So we're in a really good place with 5 weeks left.
Start, shoulder height, arms going to go straight, and go. Have a few goes. One more. Good day again today.
Yes, yeah, really enjoyed it again.
Week 3. So
Yeah.
we've done all our work on forehand and backhand the first couple of weeks. That went really well. And I think we've done a bit of recap on the backhand a little bit today. But the big focus has been the serve. And I know you had a couple of things that you're thinking, golf, I don't like this bit of the serve. Go on, tell us about it.
Yeah, well, the main thing really has been getting the ball to go straight up. As you pointed out, I'm flicking my wrist, which is making the ball go behind me or even throwing it too far ahead. So that's what I've got to work on. Getting myself into the right position and expediting the racket in the right place. I will work on it for next time.
Fab, well, you said you're going to go in the garden and
go
set
in
up
the
the ball
garden.
placement.
Yeah.
So that'd be awesome. And I can't wait to see it next time. And yeah, hopefully next week when we get the serve and the next shot together, it starts to feel a bit more like we're setting up to play a tennis match. Serve
Maybe.
being nicely in and then the next shot going in, and I'm sure it'll be great. Well done, really good.
Yeah.
So far, we've covered forehand, backhand, and now today, moving from forehand to backhand.
Yeah.
What are the things that you picked up?
I think it's just making sure you're in the right position to start with, otherwise you're not going to be able to get to the position to hit it right.
Great.
So switching really.
Yeah, and then also make sure you're further enough back for when the ball comes over the net, so you're prepared for the shot.
Fabulous. How are you feeling with your tennis? Are you finding that it's getting better? What were your thoughts?
Yeah, it's definitely getting better since we first started. I mean, it's just like putting the little skills together, I think.
Yeah.
That's what you learn over the weeks when you're having the lessons.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely more confident now than I was the first week with the changing to backhand and forehand.
Fabulous. Got to say, some really good work so far.
Thank you.
And excellent to see how it's moved along so quickly, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, onwards and upwards.
Yeah,
Let's see the next
yeah.
session soon.
Exciting.
Well done.
Thank you.